Good afternoon. My name is Agbekola Abdusalam. I'm a student representative from Aruslam Model College in Nagegi. So, my thoughts about these education complications. I think most students in classes they don't even understand what the teacher is teaching them. I think they need the practical aspect because most students like me now, chemistry is my worst subject. Seriously, seriously. Well,
So create a solution for your problem.
well, I think we need the practical aspect. Like now, when we talk about let's say, it's very hard to assimilate those stuff. So
So what do you think you need as a solution?
we really need the teacher. Teacher needs to explain better. To explain better. Thank you, thank you. So as I was saying, we need to we need to play.
We can help your teacher.
I think
You've never thought about it. Can we give him a round?
well, students can be more cooperative with teacher. That will make the teaching less complicated. I think.
Uh-huh. That one too is there.
Well, that's my pitch. That's my
So
pitch.
we'll start from you, Abby.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Sharon. And one thing I would say is a problem, or will I call it a problem now? I think we generalize a lot of things in our education system. I mean, there are a lot of courses that are very broad. And I feel if you want to function well in that part, PCS is quite wide. We have the women aspect, the children, we have a whole lot of things, even politics. A lot is under it. So let's say I want to, there is even counseling under it. Let's say I want to, for someone that studied that course, probably the first two parts of the year should be on the general aspect of it. Then you, moving forward, you should be able to specialize on something you want to do. So at the end of the day, when you finish graduating, it won't even be difficult for you to start trying to specialize when you're out of school. It will take a whole lot of work, or counseling, a lot of workshops too should be done to specialize in something that we want to do. So it will help us to be able to narrow down what we want to do. Should be there. So that when you are done, you've already created the network you need to be able to like advance in your career path. And another thing is, I feel we should be taught, when talking about specialization now, after taking up probably the whole general courses and everything, we should be taught under someone that knows exactly. Let's say we want to talk about the gender-based violence course, and you'll be able to like
All
should
right,
be
thank
one
you.
thing.
Personally, I already have my top 3, right? But I'm not the one to make the selection. So I don't want us to restrict their solution to just technology, right? Innovation is not just restricted to tech, right? I decided to use Meta AI to capture some of what they are saying. So I have it already scripted on my phone here. But then I want to hear from us. So we'll start. we'll start. Let's start from him, right? Is it part of the top 3? Okay, let's do this. If you think it's part of the top 3, just raise up your hand. Oh, okay. If you think it's not part of the top 3, raise up your hand. Okay. So come here, please. All right. Choose wisely. Oh. It's just 3 people. All right. Schooling, is it part of the top 3? No. That's violence. All right. All right. Mr. Unilag, is it? How about her? Why are you walking like a winner already? Move. You are looking so serious, my brother. He will not change their mind. Their minds are made up. So, is it part of your top? Come here. He's doing that. Okay, so let's do this. Do you think, okay, let's do this. I really want to give him a chance because I feel like he might have a solution for somebody like him. So can I put him on the list? Right? Oh yeah, join. How about her? Raise up your hand. Let me see if she's part of them. She's not part of them. Thank you very, very much. All right. Thank you. And I was looking forward to knowing more about schooling. Maybe we'll talk. All right, so you have just 1 minute to build up on your points. So for you, you said something about creating a database of research and then putting it on a platform that connects to schools. But you need to build up on it because you only said something that can help the students, but we also want to educate the teachers, right? Because they are the ones that will be transferring this knowledge to students. And for you, your virtual reality, your immersive learning and all of that, you need to build on it. And please, have mercy on your teacher and your students. Create a solution. Something that you want to see in your school to help you, right? That's what I want you to build on right now. I really have no idea why you are here. But it's you I'll give it to. No, I'm just joking. You really are not prepared. All right, so you have just 1 minute. Can you help us, please? Yes, 1 minute. Don't introduce again. Just build up on what you said.
Okay, thank you, Ma. Okay, just to build up on what I said, one of the things I noticed, I'll use University of Ibadan as a case study. Most of the lecturers that carry out research, even by the time we get to think about it, they go outside to actually do the practicals of this research. And so even by the time they come to the class to talk about these topics, there's actually a kind of gap there. But one thing I can actually say that should be put into play is that this lecturers should actually get the opportunities to actually have hands-on experience on these things. And in the aspect of actually passing knowledge down to the students, if these lecturers do not actually have hands-on, and that's actually taking it back to more funds to be given to the research institutes, and having IIT for a start, the lecturers, the teachers should actually be given the expectations to actually be exposed to this knowledge, and that it should actually be brought back to the classroom. So more funds to be invested in practicalities of what they are actually
Time's
teaching.
up. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for the opportunity. So yes, going on. So new curriculums like coding, AI, machine learning, and other digital skills should be incorporated right from the primary school, because if you go diaspora, you see that the younger ones are the ones doing this thing better. They have more memory span to take this thing, and the virtual reality and the gamification applications will back up this digital at the back. I don't want Nigeria to be at the back of these emerging countries. So these applications will back up for this. And like he said, chemistry, if there was a way or you could see that, okay, if you mix this with this is the reaction, this is the outcome, it would be better for him to get it more than just writing formulas and things like that. And if you go to places like China, these things are done practically, which I feel should be incorporated in secondary schools. Thank you.
Yeah, to add a little to what I said before.
I like your charisma. Okay.
Well, students really need to do more research, really. They need to do research. Their teachers are really trying. Well, if the practical is added.
Oh yeah, let's be serious.
Most students really now they are really lazy. Most of them are on the internet doing unserious things. They really need to like chemistry now. They should carry that textbook, really be reading it. what you don't understand, go and meet your teachers. Go and meet your teachers. Then, if your teacher doesn't know it, you go and do some research on it. So, we need to be hardworking to help our teachers. We need to be hardworking. Well, I'll try to be better in chemistry. I'll try. Thank you.
You already have a fan here. If you have a social media, I'm sure she'll follow you. All right.
Yeah, thank you. Basically, on before, it's just about building foundational knowledge. So from your primary school, secondary school, I have a vision of what you intend to do right from your junior. So from KG, we can build some puzzles to build your mentality about construction. Even though, like, you already know what you intend to do. When you're talking about all this machine learning, AI, algorithm, and like, it's work with a robust technology and it take expertise. But right, if you start from the basics and gradually you go to that stage, you get to secondary school, you add some things to know where you're actually going. Not like after secondary school you wrote JAM, you don't know the course you are going for. They give you the course you want, then you accept. But because of you know where you are going from the right start, because of you have been trained on basic level, so we have a lot of subjects that we need to incorporate. And basically in around JSS 3, about basic technology, it was not that teach, so we should start working on that so that it can actually help us to know where we are going. Secondary school, like basic electronics, to know what you are going. I'm actually talking because I'm into the field of engineering. That's why I'm just focusing on my aspects.
Thank you. All right. So let's start from the third before we then go to the first. So who amongst them is this? Can you move? Who is the third? Who? Okay, is she the third? Okay, let's raise up our hand. If she's the third. Okay, so she's not the third. Is he the third? Don't talk. It's easy for me to see the numbers by the raise of our hands. Is it the third? Is our lecturer the third? The one on suit or coat. Is so the third, the one on hood. I think it's on you, so.
Okay.
All right. Is she the second? Raise up your hand, please. So she's not. Is he the second?
I do well.
Can we raise up a hand? We cannot have two first. It's only one first, and then we have second. So is she the second? Raise up your hand. I'll only go with the raise of hands. Second. Okay. Is he the second? Okay, so he's the first. All right. Where do I put you? Is you are in the league of your own. All right. So I would love. Can we give them a round of applause? Don't worry. I'll see you later. You can go and sit down.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So, for the first, who is the first among you? You're the one with the cap.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm right. I didn't study linguistics for nothing.
Okay,
All
sure,
right.
okay.
The Director of Public Affairs, NCC, to present a gift to the winner of the pitchathon. And also, in addition, every one of them gets mentoring sessions with experts to help them build upon whatever idea and also give them some bit of mentoring area around career development. Yes. A gift from Total Im, the first. Step forward. Pictures.
Okay.
All right, can we hold?
Okay, let's appreciate them. Keep clapping. That was very exciting. So someone is asking a question. Why bring them all out here? You know, and I looked at the stats. Nigeria's population, according to one brand, says it's 263 million by 2030. 70% of that population is under 30, and 42% of that population is under 15. So you know why we are doing what we are doing. In the spirit of the last session that just held, we want to give out 5 more gifts, courtesy Africa Innovation Academy. So can you please, if you're in secondary school, 5 people please step out? 5 people please step out. Just step out. Innovate your work. Innovate your work. Where's the funny guy? Where's the funny guy? Where is he? Please step out, step out, step out, step out. You don't have to say anything. Step out, 5 of you. You're thinking, come up, come up, come up. 1, 2. The funny guy, the funny guy. Where's the funny guy? All right. He doesn't have to answer any question. I'm giving him a gift. And I'm not doing this because he turned out funny. The true thing about innovation, sometimes innovation is play. Yeah? From the playful things come out innovation. So, before you have anything, can I have a gift for him? Let's appreciate him. Who knows? Maybe an innovative comedian someday. Let's appreciate him. Great job. Okay, come forward. Definition of innovation. Define innovation. Okay, we have a mic here. Define.
As creating new things, like some silent things people don't see, people don't recognize, creating new ideas. I think this is going to be the best definition of innovation.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, ask her a question. Anything.
How can students share their ideas on how to make the school a better place
30
of
seconds.
learning? Like, how can students learn to cooperate more with teachers to learn to innovate or
Give it to her.
invent things?
For example, the students should listen to their teacher in the class, pay attention to the teacher, and get home, do their assignment, have good research on the assignment, and put more knowledge on the idea the teacher gave to them at school.
All right. Let me have a gift. It's not easy to think on your feet. It's not easy. Someone said, next to the fear of death is the fear of speaking in public. Let's appreciate her in that same spirit. Who gave us the best definition of innovation? Who gave us the best definition? Who? You can, the boy, right? These are the kind of people this is first class material. From his dressing, you can tell. Okay, appreciate him. You can go to your seat. I have 2 more gifts. Someone come ask a question. Kemi, ask a question. 1 question from you, 1 question from Francis. All right, let's go. Any question for them? Who said physics? Take it easy. Yes, innovation. Pick one, simple one. Good enough. Okay.
All right. Were you here earlier from the start of the program? So what's the difference, and that is to the young man, the difference between creativity and innovation?
Creativity is like the idea of what you want to do, like the projection, the imagination of your idea, while innovation is actually taking action on that particular idea.
Wow. This is Nigeria's potential economic asset. You deserve one. Okay, you can go to your seat. Give her the mic. Process, 1 question. Be kind.
It's as if you know. My students know me well, of course. Okay, so my question is, one of the speakers talked about gamification in education. You understand? Gamification. So what do you understand by the word gamification in your own education?
I think gamification is the act of giving it's actually somewhat like a game, but you're also learning, like learning in an interesting way, learning in a more game way, like fun way, learning in a fun way. Well, I think that.
You're right.
This lady should be in Nollywood innovating. She wants to explain the point, and she's giving the point, right? Let's appreciate her. Great effort. Okay. One beautiful thing. Keep clapping, keep clapping. I'll be inviting Rosamond for her session. But before I do that, if you have a biro, just write something quickly, very simple. And it relates to innovation. Are we ready? Every time you solve a problem, you create another problem. Every time you solve a problem, you create another problem. Don't forget the hashtag NIS 2024. Share pictures with us, share pictures with your friends, and let's take the conversation to the next level. Rosamond, it's your turn. Thank you. Keep clapping. Keep clapping, keep clapping. Another exciting session.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to say a very big thank you for actually staying till this time. I know that we are very pressed for time, and so I just want to say thank you very much. Please put your hands together for yourselves. It's been such an interesting session. My name is Rosamond Phil Othiyuwa, and I am privileged to be the moderator for this session. We're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, and as you can see, for those of you who actually have the agenda, it is youth-led innovations for a sustainable future. Now, before I bring up my panelists, I want you to understand that Nigeria is at the frontier of something big. And for the longest of building human resource management, for those of you who were here earlier, you realize that it was actually said that Nigerians actually have the highest export of talent out of Africa. Yes or yes? And you realize that there is such a panacea in terms of youth are not being given the opportunities to express themselves simply because infrastructural challenges, and we all know the problems. But how about we talk about the solutions? In 2022, we had about $4.8 billion coming to the African tech ecosystem simply by virtue of the fact that you had youth who were building creative and innovative products, and you realize that Nigeria, or Africa as it were, has been able to bring out 7 unicorns from Africa. By unicorns, I simply mean companies that have been valued over $1 billion and counting. Nigeria has had 5 unicorns in the west of Africa. I want you to celebrate that fact. So guess what? Even in the seeming dire circumstance of what you would call a nation that you might not be proud of, you realize that you have great minds, great people who are thinking, who are creating solutions. So my question to you is, as you get here, as we'll be speaking on issues as regards youth-led innovation and sustainability for the future. Please keep clapping. Come on. Thank you. You're very welcome. Please have a seat. Okay, we have a mic there. Let me sit close to you, so please use it. All right, so very interesting session. We'll keep this very brief, and because we understand that if you have questions, I think you should also have the capacity to be able to ask those questions. But I would say thank you very much for being here. Reading through your profile, I realized that is as regards being able to innovate in an environment that may not be so keen, right, on pushing that. Of course, and that's not to say sector. You deal with a huge... how long have you been in this role for?
Yeah, as the CFO.
Please, let's put our hands together. So could you please walk us, have an insight, do that for us, walking us through some key milestones and what really became the game changer for you?
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. And first, I want to say thank you for the opportunity to be here and to also congratulate the organizers of this event. Thank you for putting this together. So I have 24 years of experience working as, well, I guess I started as an accountant, an auditor. And then over the years, I took interest in business transformation.